Hey, y'all, man, y'all see the live, man, y'all see the thumbnail, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. You feel me? We on this Diddy situation. We on down this old Diddy rabbit hole. Yeah, that's what we doing right now. You feel me? That's what we doing right now. We on this Diddy wrap it up right now. You feel me? Y'all know my thing, man. You feel me? Happy Sunday, man. You feel me? Happy Monday. You know, you feel me? I hope everybody had a blessed day. You feel me? Everybody took care of the kids. Everybody, you feel me? Happy holidays. You know, Christmas, everything. You feel me? Hope everybody having a blessed holidays and everything, man. You know, God is good to all of us. You feel me? And we just gotta be thankful and grateful for the little things. You feel me? Because some people ain't got nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you feel me? But it take a village to raise a kid. You feel me? And it take a village to raise this channel. You feel me? So without y'all, it wouldn't be no me. You feel me? So I need y'all so it could be us. You feel me? Let's get this thing together, man. You feel me? Yeah, we're talking about this P. Diddy thing, man. This P. Diddy situation, man. You feel me? And you know, he got a whole lot of going on right now. You feel me? But we gonna figure it out, put together like Lego pieces, man. You feel me? And get there, man, because it's a whole lot of shit that we ain't understanding, we ain't seeing that's going on in a major motherfucking way. But you know, this is raw and uncut TV, man. The great man, Emac TV, man. Emac the great one, man. You feel me? You know, and that other channel is going to be up and running too in a minute. You feel me? By much construction, I know y'all probably miss me. You feel me? But I'm back and I'm finna run this. We finna run this shit up, man. You feel me? I know my subscribers is low right now, but guess what? It's about to pick up. Don't worry about it. You feel me? You gotta put in work to get to work done. You know what I'm talking about? So we go sit up here, we go, man, this P. Diddy shit, man. This shit is getting way too deep, man. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So we gonna dive into this shit though real quick though, man, and see what's going on with this guy, man. Because it's looking real ragaway, man. You feel me? It's looking real ragaway, stowaway. You feel me? So we finna figure this shit out right now on the Gucci. We about to figure this shit out because other shit, man. Blood on some other shit, man, and we finna figure it out right now, man. And we ain't doing no sugarcoat, man. You feel me? We ain't doing no sugarcoat, man. This ain't no bakery, man. We ain't baking donuts, no cakes or nothing, man. You feel me? But we could bake a few cakes, though, man. You feel me? Ain't willing to wait, though, man, because everything gonna be great, though, man. But y'all gotta listen to this shit, though, right here, though, man, because, man, to me, myself personally, I don't know what everybody else think, what everybody, me, myself personally, as a black man, you feel me? He have a family and all that. You feel me? I ain't biased about none of this shit, but when it comes to kids, you feel me? And everything I'm saying is allegedly and is for educational purpose only. You feel me? Education, entertainment purposes only. You feel me? You feel me? It's X-rated. You feel me? All the shit. You feel me? But it's not for kids. No, you feel me? But it is for kids for them to be alert on the grown people to watch out for the signs and all the things though, you feel me? On some real shit though, you feel me? So we gonna keep it raw and uncut though right over here though, man, you feel me? So whether you with it or you ain't though, but you feel me? Everything is allegedly an education And you feel me? Entertaining purposes only though. You feel me? Over here though, you feel me? So we gonna get straight to it though. Let's kick this shit like this though, man. You feel me? On a good too. Trying to put this shit together like Lego piece.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and it's how I got this $100,000 check in less than 30 seconds. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, if you've been injured in a car accident, I'm about to turn your world upside down. So I was in a car accident a few months ago. My car was totaled, and I ended up injuring my arm. I was in a bad situation. I missed work, and to make things worse, the small check the insurance offered me wasn't enough to buy a replacement car in this market. Luckily, I was scrolling on my phone late at night and came across a video just like this. So we've all heard of AI before. It's smarter and better than humans and will eventually replace.
My bad, people. My bad, chat.
When I responded, of course I'm loyal to you.
Uh,
He let me go as he responded.
Let's start from the
Good.
beginning.
Remember, I'm the big D. I snatched my hand back in pain. He smiled and said, let's start off with good.
Chat, look, check this out. It's kind of like a little, you feel me? But you gotta sit back and listen to this shit. This basically about, it ain't nothing but my reaction to this. That's all it is. My reaction. My thoughts, y'all thoughts, the world thoughts. And y'all reactions on what's going on. So you feel me? So y'all let me know what's going on, how y'all think and what y'all think and how y'all feel in the chat. You feel me? If you ain't subscribed, like, share, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, you feel me? So when I get to popping, your bill get to popping. You feel me? On some real shit though, you feel me? Let's do this shit together, man. You feel me? We're gonna start from the beginning, man. So you feel me? So we get to the ending, man. You feel me?
Good wine. He snapped his
We
fingers
all
and
know he ain't coming on the Gucci. We just go keep it 100. But we just go get straight to the business. Oh, marathon. No, we've been.
after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. He was going to
Look.
unalive her.
I'm trying to get to the beginning. Then I go through all the BS. So you feel me? So we gonna get straight to the shit. We gonna get over here, man. You feel me? Go over this shit.
Hey, welcome returning listeners, subscribers, and new folks. Welcome you as well. Yes, this is uncensored. The parts that were redacted or omitted in the first book are included. So I'm going to read the entire book again with the missing parts or redacted parts revealed. It's a doozy. So also I said to others, whether it's true or not, but I'm leaning on it being true. And I said, if I was mixed up in these shenanigans and this was exposed to the world, I would deny it too. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that, folks. Deny, deny, deny. That's what Hollywood does until they can't. It also has extra things in here that wasn't in the first book that I read. So buckle up your seatbelts and let's take this journey again together. And we all have a right to our own opinions and speculations, just in case I needed to say that. Let's go. In 2017, Kim Porter sent me her novel that she was diligently working on. Kim felt there were truths she had to disclose and didn't want to hide any longer. She acknowledged some of the secrets in her book were going to hurt several people, but she wanted Sean P. Diddy Combs taken down, and she had to tell her story to do it. I warned her. Sean didn't care that she was the mother of his children, but she was tired of living in fear of him. I knew how it was going to go down. He was going to unalive her. I just wish she would have listened because she was a good person. Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I will make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. Her kids deserve to know the truth. I'm going to make sure her story gets told, and Kim wanted to tell it all. I don't know if I will be alive to see this book in print, but there are too many secrets. I can't remain silent anymore. Kim Porter. And no, they do not say who the woman supposedly is who promised Kim that she would get her, her words out. Let's get into chapter 1, the introduction. Soon after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. I couldn't believe it. It was all happening so fast. I met my husband, father of my oldest child, one of the oldest friends in life, I'll be sure. It was a whirlwind romance. I was only 19 when we married, and no, it did not work out. Al is still one of my best friends to this day. Our son Quincy is such a talented and wonderful young man. At that time, I had no idea my relationship with Al was going to introduce me to the man that I would spend the better part of my adult life with. This man who I loved, cherished, and now fear and hate. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I will say, although I knew what was going on, I turned a blind eye to it like I didn't. Here I have to tell this truth. Unfortunately, I knew everything that was happening. I lied to myself, but I knew. He was so charming, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil, and I fell for it. This story must be told despite the fact that it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped. Chapter 2, Humble Beginnings. I was born to loving parents, Jake Porter and Sarah L. Porter, in the Peach State of Georgia, all through Columbus High School, where I graduated. In 1988, I knew I was going to be famous. In the 10th grade, one of my best friends, Tina, said to me, "You won't make it here in Georgia." I knew if I really wanted to be famous, I would have to leave my hometown and my home, Georgia. That conversation was so important as I look back now. It changed my life. I met Al while I was working in the industry. He was so dope and charming, and I had such a crush on him. We were married before I knew it, and Quincy was on the way. But I was young, and it just felt like it wasn't going to last. It was a little heated between us after we separated, but we got past that quickly. He is just a super dope guy and an amazing father. Though we separated, we are forever bonded through Quincy. Thank you, Al. I will always love you. When I met Sean, he was cool. I didn't think much of him at the time. He was just another guy at the label. Uptown was huge and we were all living our best life. But Sean continued to lay on a charm, and before I knew it, we were dating. As a young single mom at one of the hottest companies in the world, then it did. My boyfriend was getting.
Baby, if you ain't, you subscribe here, man. Like, subscribe, share the channel, man. You feel me? You feel me, you new up in here, man, you feel me? We just about this Diddy shit, man. It's my reaction to this Diddy shit, man, you feel me? And that's all it is, man, you feel me? And it might be a long session, it might be a short session. I'm talking about Diddy, we talking about the Thugger. You feel me? I got a few things I'm gonna talk about, man. You feel me? But just stay tuned, man. You feel me? Like, subscribe, man, and share, man. You feel me? You feel generous, man. You feel me? Donate, man. You feel me? To the Cash App, man. You feel me? It's over there in the chat, man. You feel me? Tap in, man.
Clyde would hang out a lot, but I didn't think anything of it. I mean, that was his boss, and he was doing things bigger than most men dare to even dream. Then it happened. I mean, okay. I was a little bit of a freak. I really enjoyed myself with my partner, and toys are one thing, but I never imagined having a man I was dating asking me to use a toy on him. The first time he said he just wanted to experiment, try something new. I was grossed out. But he kept begging. He said it would only be this one time. And he was just curious. I was only 20 at the time. I said, what the hell? I hated it. He bled from it, and there was ish on it. I left him alone after that. Chapter 3, Second Chances. Sean kept reaching out, and I kept ignoring his calls. Eventually, in a few weeks, we ran into each other at an event. He came over and sat next to me. We were cordial. He flattered me by saying, "You look so amazing." I replied with a simple, "Thanks, Sean." I tried to get up to leave, but he pulled my arm. As I turned to him, he looked deep into my eyes and said, "Look, what happened between us was weird, but I really care about you. Can we?" He paused, and I tried to use this as an attempt to escape. I pulled my hand back and said, "Sorry, Sean, I have to go." "Please, I think I'm falling in love with you. Can we talk?" My breath was taken away. Did he say he loved me? It was so fast. I wasn't aware of this as his manipulation tactic yet. God, I was so young, so naive. He continued, "Let's just have dinner." I fell for it. 2 days later, we went out for drinks at a lounge in Lower Manhattan. The place was nice. Sean was really coming up and pulling out all the stops to impress me. He pulled the chair out for me to sit. Back then, he was always a gentleman. He smiled and said, "Look," as he sat across from me, "I hated it. I never want to do it again. Give me a chance." Over coffee the next morning, I decided to give him another chance. For the next year and a half, things seemed pretty normal. It was fun. Things were going great, and we were living the dream that I dreamt about throughout my youth. Sean and Clyde were working on Bad Boy, and he had his first couple of artists. He picked up Craig Mack and then some rapper from West Coast called Notorious B1 to help Chris develop. He was collaborating with huge names in hip hop to make it happen. Things could not be more amazing. Then he asked me to do it again. It was insane. Sean said, "Baby, I can't stop thinking about it." "What the hell are you talking about?" I responded. Sean continued, "I just can't stop thinking about that night. It was amazing. Can you screw me one more time? Please." Kim became infuriated. You notice that? It didn't say I. Okay, let's go on. "Why don't you go to Clive? He's the one screwing you, isn't he?" That's the first time he hit me. He slapped me hard. Before I could form words, he began to beg. I'm sorry." Holding my cheek where he hit me, I turned and ran off. That should have been it, but I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. He sent flowers and a bunch of expensive gifts. Then we bumped into each other at another industry event. He sat down next to me. This was deja vu. Sean started. "Imagine running into you here. Get the F away from me." He became more serious as he said, "Look, baby, I'm sorry." I glared at him. "There is nothing you could ever say to me. Nothing." After an awkward silence, he finished, "You know I love you. I love your son. He's my son. I don't know how to fix this, but I'll do anything. I'm sorry. Ish, he can be so sweet. Here we go with the love. This time it's not falling in. He was great with Quincy, and to be honest, despite everything, I missed him. As he stood up to walk away, I remember hearing myself saying, "Call me later." What the F is wrong with me? Chapter 4, Forgiveness. Sean arrived with flowers in hand. He wanted to see Quincy. He was so good with him. And Quincy ran over to hug him. I felt my heart melting. He asked Quincy, "How you doing, Tiger?" Quincy looked so innocent as he responded, "I'm good. I miss you." Sean's response sounded genuine. "I miss you too. We'll hang out tomorrow, okay?" "Okay." Sean gave him a little love tap on the butt. "It's bedtime." Quincy replied, "Okay, good night," as he turned to head towards his bedroom. Now, first commentary, or second. Yeah, that stood out to me the first time I read it when she put in, or whoever put in, if it's true, he tapped him on the butt. It was like, why would you put that in there? It was for a reason. Let's go on.
Yeah, boy.
He was the man I fell in love with, but what was I thinking? Ish. Not only does he want butt plugs, he slapped the ish out of me. So why am I still talking to him? They say that love is blind, but is it stupid too? As Quincy left, Sean looked at me and smiled. "Baby, let's go have some fun. The babysitter is on the way. I just want to show you a good time." I was so mad at myself for melting as I said, "Okay." We sat on the couch laughing and genuinely having a good time when the doorbell rang. The babysitter had arrived, so we left. As we exit the house, a big man climbed out of the limo and opened the door for us. He wore a sharp suit with a gun noticeably tucked under his arm. I thought to myself, he could have made it invisible, or did he want me to see it? Despite my reservations, Gene
Hey, go over to my YouTube
was a sweetheart.
man. Tap in, man.
He was very courteous and polite as he tipped his head and said, "Good evening, ma'am." Gene drew a smile out of me as I responded, "Hello." Gene and I would see each other a lot after this day. Chapter 5, Sean Neal. The year passed, and thankfully, we didn't have many bad arguments. Although Sean was strongly getting into voodoo, he would put curses on people, and I wasn't sure how to respond to that craziness. My problem as a single mother was I wanted to be married. He always had excuses and delays when it came to committing to marriage. His label was blowing up, Biggie dropped, and it was just about over. He also signed Mary J. Blige, and of course, when I found out he slept with her, we fought. He claimed it was a mistake, and my stupid ass took him back again. I wish they expounded a little bit more on the voodoo thing. It was just like, oh, by the way, he was in the voodoo. Let's go on. Or he was allegedly into voodoo. Let's go on. Sean asked me for a threesome with her. At first, I was mad, but Mary was beautiful. It was our first threesome, and I loved it. Mary was sexy. I would not be doing this a lot, but it was so hot. I was young and exploring my sexuality was enticing. Over the years, we brought other women into our bedroom periodically, and we were happy. This is until one day I came home to a situation word to a nightmare. Now listen.
Hey, man, on some real shit, though. You feel me? Chat on some real shit. Me, myself, personally, I'm not biased about this shit. You feel me? Hold on. I'm not biased with this shit, man. You feel me? It sounds like she was with all activities, she was with all the shit. You feel me? And then, you feel me? It came a point in time where she got fed up with the shit. You feel me? But she knew so much shit where to the point is she was about to expose him, and he like, man, I gotta get rid of this bitch. If I don't get rid of this bitch, she finna expose me. And it's all allegedly though, chat. On some real shit though, chat. It's all allegedly, you feel me? Like I said, it's all allegedly, man, you feel me? It's for educational and entertainment purposes only, you feel me? But at the same time, anytime between time though, you feel me? It sounds like she was fed up with the shit. And she about to expose him. So when she's about to expose him, he like, man, you know, I get her up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? So, and it's just so much of a coincidence that everybody in this circle, they they all did underlie from the same shit, though, on some real shit, though. So you gotta really pay attention to this shit, though, man, because it's a real deep rabbit hole right now with this P. Diddy shit. You feel me? Because P. Diddy, he man, this nigga is a sick nigga. You feel me? He taking. He's aggressively panhandling, taking ass. You feel me? He taking ass aggressively. If you did you just hear what she just said? Her son, his son. You understand me? Come on. So if you should have been touching on your son ass and all this shit, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be 100. Man, we're gonna keep this shit 100 on the Gucci. Yeah,
Get ready. This is the first reveal.
on the
And this
Gucci.
is what's in the book. So let's continue.
On the Gucci.
Quincy was with the babysitter, and Sean was sitting with Al at the dinner table. I had a child with Al, and Sean was a father in Quincy's life. The awkwardness of all of us being together had dissolved a long time ago, but it was still weird that they were here in my home together alone. I sat down and we had drinks. It was fun. The conversation was cool until it wasn't. I was a little loose after a couple of drinks. I remember him saying, "It's still weird seeing you with my friend, but you're happy, so I'm happy for you guys." Sean responded, "Thanks, man. Me and you, we've shared so much." Al replied coolly, "Word." The conversation took an odd and awkward turn when Sean said, "We all been together sexually, but not together." I was shocked for a moment as quietness lingered in the room. I asked, "What do you mean by all
They was booty busting the whole motherfucking time. They was playing booty tag the whole time behind her back. You feel me? They were playing booty tag the whole time. Diddy been taking so much ass, man. Listen to me. There's a whole lot of people that we was expected to elevate to go there, you feel me? But didn't go there because they said no to this nigga. You feel me? They weren't willing to suck no dick. You feel me? Excuse me, YouTube. Excuse me, YouTube. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Because I don't want to get monetized or that. You feel me? I'm just now coming back. You feel me? But at the same time, anytime between time, though, you feel me? But he was running around here, you feel me? Sabotaging these people careers because they said no. You feel me? They said no. They don't want to take that. You feel me? They don't want to take that, did he? You feel me? So he sabotaged, blackballed these people where they could elevate in their career and their life. You feel me? On some real shit though. This nigga on some aggressive, I want that and I'm gonna get that type of shit. You feel me? Come on, we gonna get back to this shit though, man. You feel me? We gonna get back to the you feel me, the grist, you feel me, grist the motherfucker.
together?" Al shifted uncomfortably, but Sean didn't hesitate. You
Man,
know,
y'all
we
go over there,
sometimes invite other
man,
people into
what
our bed.
you do,
I
man.
couldn't believe it.
You might get
Oh, hell no.
yo,
Sean, this
I
is
have
my
so
son's
time.
father. Al, say
Y'all
something.
tap in.
What Al said was mind boggling.
Y'all tap
I
in.
don't know. It could be kind of hot. I miss you in that way. Although I couldn't believe Sean would do this, The truth was, I still cared about Al, and this could be very hot. I just didn't want it messing up my relationship and things
TV.
become awkward. How would it affect Quincy?
Yeah, what y'all gonna see?
So I asked, are you both sure? I imagine both of them inside me. I knew this would be awkward sexually. There would be some bumping of genitals, but what happened next,
Where
I
you go?
couldn't imagine in my wildest dreams. Yeah, I thought about it. For the sake of YouTube, I'm going to use a little bit of discretion. I'm not going to leave you hanging, though. Allegedly, well, the book says that Sean Diddy Combs and Al orally pleasured one another in front of Kim's face, and she was shocked as hell.
Where do y'all
Let's
hear this shit?
continue. I couldn't believe it. I stood there in
Y'all hear this
shock.
shit, man?
But when Sean pushed him down and returned the favor, I ran out the room. This is too much. I couldn't. Sean called out to me, oh, come on, Kimmy. They didn't.
Man, so Kim Porter saying, I'll be sure. It's all allegedly though, because I want my shit monetized and they restricted and all that bullshit though. On some real shit though. You feel me? They said this nigga had a whole lot of baby oil and he was over there with him and I'll be sure they was over there playing slip and slide. You feel me? They were playing slip and slide over there and they was over there doing it. You understand me? They was over there doing it. And then he got all these people. Man, hold on, man. Hold on, man. You feel me? We is finna dive into some shit though, man, over here, man. We might be over here. What time is it over here, man? You feel me? California, the streets. We liable to be here till about 6 o'clock. We liable to be here till about 6 o'clock on some real shit though. Cause I've been gone for a minute. You feel me? So I gotta make up for the time I've been gone. You feel me? And get it on. You feel me? I'm trying to put this shit together like Lego pieces though. You feel me? And build a motherfucking castle, man. Not a motherfucking mansion, man. I want a castle. On the Gucci though, man. We're gonna dive into this shit though. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of this shit though, cause boy, listen, the shit she was saying, boy, listen to me. He was a butt pirate on the Gucci. On the Gucci, he was a butt pirate. You feel me? He didn't give a fuck about nothing. What that nigga said in that one that thing? I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I'ma get it. Come on. Boy, he taking that ass. Then people running around here talking about, oh, my backside hurting. My backside hurting. Why the fuck your backside hurt? Why you and you done woke up with 3 men? You know why your backside hurt, nigga? And people done took that ass. God forgive me, but you feel me?
After me, they were too wrapped up.
Everything was allegedly. Everything I'm saying is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You feel me? If you is not subscribed, man, you feel me? Go over there and like, subscribe, man, you feel me? And share the channel, man. It's all for free, man, you feel me? But if you're feeling generous, man, go ahead and donate to the channel. Help me build this channel, man, you feel me? It take a village to raise a child, man. You feel me? It take a village to raise a channel, man, you feel me? So without y'all, man, there ain't no me, man, you feel me? So we gotta do it together, man, you feel me? I'm gonna build this shit without. You feel me? I'm gonna build this shit with or without. Because I am not aggressive panhandle.
Up in each other. I couldn't get that image out of my mind. I couldn't be with Sean for a while. But that wouldn't be the last time I saw Sean in a compromising position, not by a long shot. One day I found the vault where he kept all of his encounters with men. Yes, he kept a record of it, but that's for later. Oh God, I need to take a break right quick. Let's go to chapter 6. Going back to Cali. Biggie took over East Coast hip hop, and Sean was the brilliant mind that orchestrated it. He hired people to teach Chris how to flow, write his lyrics. He hired the best producers to do the beats, although he took credit for them, and the music was unstoppable. At this point, Sean was sleeping with all the power players, and everyone who wanted to do music wanted to be a bad boy. Sean willed and dealed in a way that would have been unthinkable to many. He slept with the guys that really controlled the music to stay on top. A lot of the names average people have never heard of. These are the guys that make the decisions on who is winning and who is not. He hosted parties that were just a fancy name for orgies, and everyone wanted in. When I met Pac, Sean and I had an open relationship, and yes, I slept with Pac ish. He was sexy. Sean didn't mind. Well, not until he tried to get Pac to join both of us. Pac was not good with that. This is where the relationship between them became strained. Tupac wasn't going to accept Sean's advances. Pac wasn't gay and he was pissed about the advances. We
Yeah, see, Pac, he wasn't going for that bullshit. Pac, he wasn't going for it. You feel me? That nigga thought, hey, yeah, we can fuck you can fuck her together. Excuse my language. You feel me? But you feel me? Diddy getting at this nigga. That's why I said he was aggressively taking ass. You feel me? Cause he had all that motherfucking baby. Well, he thought he was motherfucking slip and slide records or something. Nigga, you bad boy records. Now you done turned this shit into Diddy's motherfucking oil and lube services. These people need IVs, all type of shit to revive their motherfucking self to get back together because nigga, you been sitting up here having these motherfucking people partying for motherfucking days at a motherfucking time on the Gucci. And then you think a motherfucker go feel sorry for your motherfucking ass sitting up in there? And then the motherfucking jury and prosecutors is all fucking women. They all motherfucking women. They all female. So what the fuck you think? How the fuck you think they go about you being motherfucking free? How the fuck you think they gonna feel about your freaky ass being out on the motherfucking streets? They say you a 69 guy. And you a flight risk. Nigga, you trip with no motherfucking luggage. I see you with trip with no luggage. How you was out there talking in front of the motherfucking hotel to the motherfucking people and ain't even knowing, nigga, that the people is all around your stupid ass. And what they say, be aware of your motherfucking surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on around. While you sitting up there running your motherfucking cum catchers, you running around here running your cum catchers, and nigga, the police is watching you. They about to get you. Soon as your ass, you look. As soon as your little rabbit ass went over there and walked up into that motherfucking hotel. As soon as your ass walked over there to that motherfucking hotel, them people walked in on your ass right behind you. You thought it was one motherfucker. The whole time, yeah. It was 4 people on your ass already. They let all y'all walk in. Like, Man, come on, man. You got too much money to be a dummy on a Gucci. You got too much money to be a dummy, blood. So how y'all not paying no attention? I guess your okay. I guess your security and all the motherfucking people left your ass with all that shit you got going. Ah, yeah. But we gonna get back to it though, chat.
We were all in Sean's house. I was drinking, they were smoking, and everyone was just relaxing. Sean came in on what I am sure he would call a smooth approach. My baby is bad, isn't she? Pac threw me a sly smile. Hell yeah. I felt myself blush. Sean was now in full swing. You think you hit it better than me? I couldn't believe he disrespected me in that way. I was not playing with my response. Sean, what the F? Pac came to my defense. Damn, bro, you ain't got to do a sister that way. Tupac appeared upset behind Sean's words. Sean went in for the kill regardless. I think my D's bigger than yours. I bet I can make her come faster than you. What's up? Pac was appalled. What the F are you talking about, nigga? I ain't trying to run no effing train. Sean continued. What you scared of? Let's see who F's better. Let her be the judge. Yes, at this point, we have been inviting others into our bed for a while, but I am not used to and will not stand for disrespect. I wasn't the only one upset. Pac shouted, nigga, you talking about pulling your F and D out? Sean was undaunted. What, you
No
scared?
shit.
Tupac simply left. Things were contentious
What's
since then.
that?
The two could not be in the same room. Pac avoided me as much as he did Sean. When they did bump into each other, the tension was palpable. It felt like blows could be thrown at any moment. Months passed with only the tension
What's
between
that?
them. It was uncomfortable, but nothing life or death. Then one day, while we were at the studio, it happened. I walked into Sean's office and he was having the conversation. Sean sat across from Jimmy Henchman. Pac don't leave that effing studio alive. I don't think I was supposed to hear it. I
Oh
continued
my
as if I
God.
didn't.
Oh,
Hey,
no shit.
Sean. Good morning, Jimmy. They didn't seem to think I heard anything. I'm ordering breakfast. Smiling, Sean replied first. Let me get eggs, sunny side up with grits and an
God
orange
love it, brother.
juice.
I see
I
you,
could see
boy.
he was
I see you.
hungover.
I see you every
Good.
day, boy.
I don't want him knowing I know anything. If he just put a hit on Pac, knowing something could be dangerous. Jimmy, apparently not hungry, said, nothing for me.
Don't let
As
me
he
get to my
stood to
YouTube
exit the
channel,
room,
man.
he
Don't
said
get
to
to my
Sean,
YouTube
let's
channel,
make that
man.
happen.
Make it great, man.
Then
Make
nodded
it
to
back,
me and
man.
said, Kim, always a pleasure.
Man,
With a wink to
tag
me
in,
and
man.
a nod, he
I'm gonna
turned
be
and walked
alive right
out.
now,
Jimmy
man.
was a part of
Ain't
our
no shit,
intimate
man.
circle. I went on as if nothing was happening. I'll make the call now. I smiled as I left, hoping I wasn't white as a sheet. I
But
wasn't
good,
in the
brother.
studio the night Pac
Tap in.
survived being shot, thank God. From what I understand, Sean and Chris saw Pac at the studio after he'd been shot and did nothing. The way God works, after being shot, Pac made it to the elevator and tried to escape, but it stopped at the floor Sean and Chris were on. When the doors opened, they saw him lying on the elevator floor riddled with bullets. The fact that they didn't call an ambulance, although they saw Pac lying there swimming in a pool of his own blood, would be all the evidence Pac ever needed. He, of course, assumed they placed a hit. Tupac is a soldier. This is not something that will be unanswered. Tupac didn't do well. He lost a lung, but he survived. This is how the infamous East Coast West Coast beef came to be. It was orchestrated. Sean Puffy Combe was the orchestrator. And if you guys remember the first book, it said he lost a testicle. So I don't know. Let's continue. Chapter 7 Threats. At this point, I knew I had to get away from him, but I was scared. Is he going to take my life if I tried to escape?
This
One
is
February evening, I thought I found my opportunity at dinner after an event. We were at a ritzy
over.
restaurant in a
I
private booth.
don't know.
It was an exclusive setup. We were alone, but we were in public. Perfect. Sean was on the phone talking to an unknown listener as he sat down. His words on that call will be etched into my mind forever. We're going to release who shot you now. He waited for a response, then went on to say, of course they don't think Big was talking about Pac. What's the whole effing point? Nobody would give a F about a diss track about LL effing Cool J. Do you know how much money we'll make with this kind of rap beef? Ends battling after someone really got shot? This may not be the
That's
best
what I'm
time for
about,
this
man.
conversation. Sean was finishing up. We dropped that it's tomorrow. He listened to the phone, then
That's what I'm
responded,
about.
there's going to be blood in the street. Ends missed.
It's just
Pox
really,
alive. Let's capitalize on that S.
tap into my
When he
feelings, man.
responds,
You feel me?
it's just going to mean more money. He turned around and looked at me, spoke back into the
Writing
phone,
back,
I'll
man.
call you back.
You
Then
too.
hung up and spoke to me. What's wrong? I
You
try
gotta
my
be a
best to give a
vibe right
fake
there.
smile at what I've
I'm
heard.
gonna tap in, man.
After
You
all,
feel me?
me and Pac were intimate. I responded,
Yo,
nothing.
Miss Diddy, you feel me?
Sean
Yo,
was a
rap it
fool.
up.
Are you sure? His demeanor was threatening, but I responded as cool as I could muster to his intimidating stare. Yeah, of course. He took my hand, saying, that's wonderful. He began to squeeze my hand until it hurt as he continued, because seeing you walk in the office while I was talking about killing that MFer and you not saying ish
No,
to me
I, the
had me
motherfucker,
just a little concerned.
on some
His
real shit,
grip
the
was starting to hurt
motherfucker.
badly. You're hurting me. As he continued, he squeezed tighter. Your pretending that you didn't hear anything was a sign of your loyalty to me. Not
Yeah,
something
okay.
I should be concerned with, right?
Fucking Pac too, man.
I had no choice but to give him the answer he wanted.
You fucking
I
Pac too.
knew I was trapped when I responded, of course I'm loyal to you.
Yeah.
He let me
Next shot.
go as he
Next shot,
responded,
nigga.
good. And remember, I'm the big D. I snatched my hand back in pain. He smiled and said, let's start off with good wine. He snapped his fingers and his favorite wine was poured for him. They knew what Sean wanted and what he wanted he got. I'm trapped. Now isn't a time for me to launch my escape plan. I have to be strategic. It's going to be hard to leave the glamour and the glitz, the lifestyle. I mean, this man just snapped his finger in one of the most exclusive restaurants in New York City, and they poured his drink of choice. The bottle of wine is 800, and this is in
He's
1994.
he's a
The list to
65
get
guy.
in this place is 6 months
He's
long if you are
that man
somebody.
progressively taking
Mayor
that way.
Giuliani has a table here tonight also. If I got up and walked out, I would be
Oh,
safe. But
Gucci,
what about tomorrow?
look,
I had to think. He sipped
hold
his
up,
wine and
hold up,
smiled.
hold up.
You're not
Watch this,
drinking?
look,
He
watch this.
pointed at the glass, and of course, a waiter filled it. They knew what I liked as well. Sean has a bad temper. He yells sometimes, and okay, he's roughed me up once or twice, but he never punched me. He never bruised me, and he never hit
Oh,
Quincy. I would not have stood for that. He never laid a hand on my son. At that time, I never thought of him touching Quincy in any way. Now,
this nigga ready to take
when she
his ass.
said
He
it
took
like
his
that
ass.
at
Look,
that time, doesn't that sound like later on she found something out? Okay, let's go
nigga
on.
goes on
Then
that.
the significance of what he said hit me. Is he mad at Tupac over me? I'm the big
Nigga
D.
goes on
Oh
that,
my
yo.
God. The last time he put his hands on me, it was because I enjoyed Jamie Foxx too much. Ish. He enjoyed Jamie too. He gets so
Oh, blue
insanely
face.
jealous. It's not fair. He wants to bring other men into the
Come
bedroom,
over here,
but
man.
gets jealous when he does. Damn, you're quiet tonight, he said, snapping me back into the present. I asked a question that was burning in my mind since I walked into the office. What does Chris think of this? He looked at me coolly and said, his fat ass better just keep doing music. A third guest was escorted over by security. Sean motioned for him to sit. A waiter walked over to Sean Carter and asked, would you like something? Carter responded, no, thank you. Then said hello to me with a
Let's
smile.
go. I'm live
Smiling, I
right there.
replied, hey, Carter, and took a sip of my drink. The Seans may share a bed together from time to time, but thankfully I was never
Let's go. I'm
asked to
live
join.
right there.
Carter went on to speak to Sean. I thought we were meeting
I'm
in
live right there,
private.
brother.
Sean replied with a nonchalant shrug.
Yep.
I had to discuss something with her. It's fine. Go ahead. He wielded this kind of power. Carter shifted uncomfortably in his chair before continuing. It's true. Chris and Pac were about to start their own label. Sean slammed his fist against the table, shouting, "Doesn't anyone have any effing loyalty?" Carter, well, that's not happening now, right? Sean peered at Carter with distrust. Why the F are you so eager to share this with me? Chris is your man. F, he brought you on, and you stabbing him in the back? Carter responded with indignity. First, I'm tired of being that nigga son. I need to come out from under his damn shadow. Sean smiled slightly. Okay, I respect that. Carter kept going. On top of that, this nigga is making that move and it should have been with me. Sean looked at Carter blankly. Pac put Chris on. You know this. What's this really all about, Carter? Don't effing try to play me. The Jay-Z of today wasn't born yet. This young Sean Carter was in over his head. Cornered. He had to spill it out. I want his spot.
It's free, bro.
Ambition. Now, this is a man I can work with. Sean made a grandiose gesture towards Carter. Waiter, get this MF or whatever he wants. Carter smiled. Thank you. Sean responded, honesty and ambition. We're going to make a lot of bread together. Carter ordered a drink as he stated again. Guess he won't be leaving with that nigga to do their own label now. Sean responded with his normal air of arrogance. Why don't you let me worry about that? I took this as my cue to escape. I told Sean, I'm going to go ahead and get back to Quincy. Sean was wrapped up in his conversation with Carter and barely noticed as he excused me. Have the limo drop you off. We didn't eat. He didn't care. I smiled and kissed him on the cheek with an okay and left. Chapter 8, Kadada. Actress, model, and fashion designer Kadada Jones was Tupac Shakur's fiance and the daughter of record producer Quincy Jones and actress Peggy Lipton. Being around other celebrities was just a part of life. Meeting Kadada was just one of those events, and as time went on, we became close. We hung out together, went shopping, and so on. It was about the same time I met Kimora. Those were the days, so I thought. We always had girl talk, and the fact she was dating someone I had previously been with wasn't a source of contention. We didn't get jealous of each other, it was just girl stuff. No, I did not become intimate with Kadada. Kimora was too jealous for that. Yes, Kadada knew about Kimora, Sean, and I all being together sexually. Of course she did. We shared that kind of thing. We were open and honest with each other about almost everything. A true friendship, except I couldn't be open and honest about everything. Not anymore. Sean made sure of that. Kadada and Pac were the greatest couple. He was always so cool and yes, sexy. She was so beautiful and fun. Before everything happened, we used to all hang out together. It was always dope vibes. But after Pac was shot, the vibes between Kadada and I changed. The vibes weren't always so dope anymore. Then came that night. Award shows weren't anything new for us. At this point, we dolled up as the men groomed. We didn't choose what we wore. A stylist prepared our color palettes, a makeup artist did our makeup, and a hairstylist did our hair. This was just the way of things. We shared the best stylists in the business. Sometimes we would all go to the studio for an event to get our measurements taken, but this time, Kadada seemed different. I felt like something was wrong. But when I probed her, she wouldn't say anything. Then the day of the event was here. We would all see each other inside. Even though Sean was my man, as far as props, I had nothing on Kadada. Being Quincy Jones' daughter had perks and superstardom was among them. Pac wasn't there when she saw us. She came over to our table. We sat around kicking it in a very dope vibe. Sean knew he was going to clean up this award show. He had all but taken over the East Coast musically. With all the hits, there really was no way he wouldn't. Bad Boy is Hall of Fame stuff now, and Sean P. Diddy Combs knew it. Sean smiled at Kadada as she sat at our table, but something about that smile didn't seem authentic. Soon I would know why. He's sick when he has a grudge against someone. As she said, Sean said, Bad Boy is going to clean the F up. From his table with Faith, Chris replied, "Hell yeah. And that new ish we busting out, gonna have these ends sick." Kadada signaled for the waiter to pour her a glass of ginger ale that sat over at her table. As the waiter refreshed her drink, she said, "Pac's music gonna get some love too." Sean grimaced. "Oh, come on, Sean. I know y'all got your differences, but you have to admit the man makes great music." Sean looked at me on the
What?
side of his eye, took another sip of his favorite cognac, and replied, "Bad boy got the hottest music on the effing planet. But I ain't tripping. Everybody got to get their shine, right? Kadada sign. Sean,
Look, P Diddy, Puffy, Brother Love, whoever the fuck you want to call that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm talking about whatever the fuck you want to call that motherfucker. You understand me? He was taking advantage of a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? That didn't have nothing going on in their life. That had, you feel me? That had drug addict parents and things like that. You feel me? They got sexually, you feel me, molested when they was before they met him and things like this. All allegedly though. You feel me? Thing. You feel me? You feel me? But he was running around doing out of pocket shit. You feel me? To the point where they say the youngest child was 9 years old, allegedly. You feel me? But then at the same time, though, we can't even say allegedly because this shit is all out to the public. So we just go keep it all the way 100 with that, though. You feel me? But the shit that this nigga was doing is just sick, man. You feel me? When I say the shit just sick, the shit sick. Cause ain't no person in this world, well, I can't even say that. Cause we seeing this shit right now today. But they shouldn't be doing these things that they doing when they got this type of money, when they in these type of positions where they can change your life and everybody else's life and they taking advantage of that shit. But we'll get to the shit, man.
Sean, he thinks you were involved with him getting. Why the F would that nigga think I had anything to do with it? Kadada retorted, "Sean, can you blame him?" Sean was obviously not happy with that question by his reply. "Hell yeah, I blame him. We had a good thing going, all of us. That nigga turned on me, and he has the effing balls to blame me for his shooting." The indignity he managed to spew out while lying through his teeth was something I did not expect. I was thrown back for a moment, then interjected, "Duh, do we have to do this tonight? It's Sean's big night." Kimura heard the ruckus and made her way over to our table as well. She sat down and said, "Hey, everybody," with that big dimpled smile. I smiled and replied, "Hey." Kadada also seemed happy to see her as she said, "Hey, what up, Kimmy?" Kimura, never the type to hold her tongue, went straight at it. "The whole place is buzzing with the fact you're sitting here accusing Sean of having Pac shot. Y'all kinda, loud," she laughed. Kadada seemed embarrassed as she looked around to see everybody staring and whispering. But she wasn't about to back off. In fact, she doubled down. "Anybody here not talking about it ain't real anyway. We all know Sean was behind it." Kimura forced a smile. "Honey, we don't have to do this here." Kadada made clear she was not to be silenced as she continued, "Oh, let's not hurt the feelings of Sean Puffy Combs. He only had one of the most prolific rappers in the game shot." Sean clenched his hands into fists. If this was anyone else, this would have turned ugly. But this was Quincy Jones' daughter. Sean was a monster in the streets, well feared by men that knew. But he did not want any of the smoke Quincy could bring. Kadada could continue with impunity. Sean could not touch her. Christopher and Mary both wanted to defend the super producer that made them famous. Both started to stand and make their way over to the table, but Sean signaled them off with a firm motion of his hand. They remained in their seats watching helplessly. Kadada seemed to be on a full rampage. You're not safe in the streets, Sean. You think you're untouchable? Kimura seemed almost red in the face when she grabbed Kadada by the hand, saying, I gotta go to the restroom. Kadada, not willing to stop, snatched her hand away, yelling, Let go of me. Kimura needed her to get a grip and said sternly as a parent speaking to a child, mid-temper tantrum, Die. Kadada turned to her and yelled, What? Kimura nodded toward the crowded room and Kadada looked around. Here she deflated slightly. Kimura, now in control, spoke firm but softly, Let's go powder our nose. Kadada nodded with a grimace, gave a sharp look back at Sean as she walked away. As the tension slowly melted away, I asked Sean, You okay? Sean didn't reply at first. He looked around, saw that no one was really paying attention now that the ruckus had died down, and stood to get the pitcher of ginger ale from Kadada's table. He poured himself a drink from it, looked around again, saw no one was paying attention, and put the pitcher under the table. What was he doing? Then I heard the distinct sound of liquid being poured into liquid. Oh my God. Is he peeing in a pitcher? He smiled at me as he brought the pitcher back from under the table and finally replied to me, I'm good. He then stood and returned the pitcher to the table. I was in awe. I knew he had a bad temper, but this was disgusting. I'll never eat or drink something after we have an argument again. Kadada and Kimura made their way back to Kadada's table to sit as Sean watched on quietly. Sean made small talk. Which songs you think they're going to give me an award for? As Kadada poured her drink, Sean's guard made his way up to the table. I think he stopped her from drinking as everyone else just sat and watched. There was some scandalous ass friends. If you're going to sit there and watch me drink piss, Let's continue. Jean risked and cured Sean's wrath, if I'm right. Relieved, I replied, Babe, your catalog is crazy. It could be a lot of songs. Sean glared at the table the entire night. Chapter 9, going back to Cali. We had just had a wild night. It was after one of Sean's infamous parties. Everyone was there, and we not only had threesomes, but we also swapped partners. Our sex life was crazy. But I got to do things with Sean I would never have been able to do with a straight man. Sean cared about me, but it was becoming more and more obvious that he preferred men. I was beginning to think I was there more to cover his wild desires than because he really wanted to be with me. He was like Caesar, every woman's man and every man's woman. But truthfully, at that stage, I was becoming okay with that. I woke up and left the bedroom where I was with Jada, and he happened to be coming out of the bedroom. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? He happened to be coming out of the bedroom with Snoop and Will Smith. Yes, Snoop attended the parties from time to time. I could see him and Will kind of snuggled on the bed. I was grateful I wasn't asked to join in that room. I really didn't like Snoop. Now you guys got your answer. Everyone who speculated allegedly that X was Snoop. Let's go on. Sean smiled when he saw me. Good morning. Here at the orgies, he wasn't affectionate. He didn't have to pretend. He couldn't walk straight. I knew how he felt. We've had sessions playing with each other's anal cavities. I wanted to be home before Quincy woke up, so I told him, I'm getting ready to go. Let's have a cup of coffee first. This man, he wanted to talk. I didn't know what it was about, but in situations like this, I really didn't have a choice. He was becoming more violent when he didn't get what he wanted. And I didn't really want to fight. So I sat down. But before we started talking, Snoop came out the room. Sean was wearing boxers. Snoop was in his birthday suit. Snoop addressed us morning. When he turned around and closed the door, there was a dry cum stain on his back. Snoop walked over, pulled a chair. Oh my God, I can't even act like I can't picture that on somebody's back. Oh God. Remember, hey, some people say this book is her writings. Some people say it ain't. But I'm going to say allegedly. Let's continue. Snoop walked over, pulled a chair out to sit down next to us, and lit up a blunt. Sean stretched, smiled, and said, "This East Coast, West Coast beef is more lucrative than I thought, but it's getting dangerous." Snoop responded, surprised. "Business first thing in the morning? Damn, cuz, you own it. But you know you don't got nothing to worry about. You got a pass, daddy." Snoop smiled coldly. Sean apparently... Ooh. Okay, let's go. Sean apparently has something to talk about with Snoop as well, because he said, "I can't protect everybody, especially if someone is no longer going to be on my label." It was apparent Snoop was taken aback by this turn of events by his reply. "Sean, are you saying what I think you're saying?" Sean continued, "It's taxing on my resources to protect people. Someone that isn't 100% on my team can't get 100% of my protection." What the hell is going on here? What does Sean want from me? This morning is turning out to be way more than I expected, and I have to go. Quincy will be looking for me. Meanwhile, Snoop apparently wanted clarity. So, to be clear, if something happened, Snoop made quotation marks with his fingers, to one of your artists that was leaving your label anyway, it would be considered, he makes another set of quotation marks, out of your control. Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Can they be talking about Chris? Is Sean saying he won't protect Chris? At this point, I was too young, too naive, too hungover to understand that this was not a lack of protection. This was a hit. Where did this come from this morning? But an older, wiser me understands now what I did not comprehend all those years. Sean was just getting to the real reason that he had Snoop there. The world was about to lose B.I.G. Snoop laughed. "You a cold MFer." Sean said, "Why the F should I protect someone that isn't going to stick around? I made him. That end should be worshiping the ground I effing walk on." I was thinking Sean's ego is rearing its ugly head, and I wanted to get out of there, but instincts told me I need to tread carefully. So my next move had to be calculated. I don't really want any part of this, not even implicitly, but I was just dragged right into the middle of it. If what was happening here ever comes out, will I be held as an accomplice? But even as those thoughts crossed my mind, I couldn't just pretend this was okay. So I said, "But Sean, he hasn't left yet. They're just rumors. Are you going to let him die because of some rumors?" Sean glared at me, the anger in his voice obviously stemming from hurt as he said, "I know when I'm being betrayed. I am not killing anyone, but I am not protecting somebody that doesn't have my back 150%. F that." This was really out of control. My mind began to race. Is there a way to get through to him? Maybe I could use the finance route. Sean, he's bringing in so much money. You put so much money into cultivating him. Are you going to throw away all that money? That's when he revealed how far out this meeting was. If he leaves, he takes all.
Okay, Chad, look, check this out though. Just because I wasn't here, man, don't mean I wasn't listening, man. I wasn't hearing this shit though, man. You feel me? At the same time, anytime between time, that boy, he was running around this motherfucker taking ass. We gonna call we gonna call it what it is. You feel me? He was running around just taking ass. Anybody, he was giving motherfuckers ultimatum. You know what I'm talking about? He was giving motherfuckers ultimatum. Either you gonna be with bad boys or you're not. You go suck this dick. Excuse my French. YouTube, you feel me? All my social media, you feel me? Excuse my French. You feel me? Either you go take this, or you ain't finna go. Yeah. You is not finna succeed in this motherfucking industry. So we gonna start playing with this shit.
Into creating him, Sean sighs. But if he can't protect himself and something terrible does happen, then the money I will make off his death will blow away all the money we made so far. I was perplexed. Sean, he continued, he's worth more to me dead than alive. Sean Combs is a calculated monster. Snoop chimes in. I get that, fam. A lot of people out there want B.I.G. dead too. Without your protection, he doesn't stand a chance in Cali. Chris is going to die. This is crazy. I dare not say anything else about it. Sean smiles and stands to walk over to the safe behind the picture. There he pulls out a bag marked with Snoop's name. He turns to Snoop and says, "That's why you're worth your weight in gold. You understand me. Here's a little something for you to take care of my people." Snoop smiles. "Sean, I love you, baby. You know I got your back. Your problems are my problems. I'll make sure to have my
Okay, man. Look, check this out, Jet, man. On some real shit though. Snoop though. Snoop though. Snoop, nigga, you got your wife running around this motherfucker running around talking about, oh, she protected you from the Diddy shit. But Diddy talking about, nigga, you was in the Diddy shit. You feel me? They say you run around here like you feel me, chilling on your hot dog. You feel me? You run around here dude chasing. So how the fuck, what the fuck was she protecting you from? Was it from you being exposed to the industry, to the public? But was it? Because they saying you running around here with this nigga like the game was. And you was, you feel me? You was sitting up here, nigga, being the motherfucker conspirator with this nigga. Talking about, yeah, it's all good. That's good meat. Fresh meat. Fresh meat on the line, like a nigga in the penitentiary. Fresh meat on the line. Come on, Snoop, for real though, cuz. Crip Cook. Long Beach, Compton Crip. Man, listen. There's something about them Crips though. Y'all better do your homework.
people take care of your people. I need to get out of here. This is crazy. I attempted to leave again. Sean, I want to go get Quincy before he wakes up. Sean looked at me, responding,
Yeah.
"It's getting late. Give him a kiss for me. I'm going to get out of here, thank God." Snoop, always with something to say. I love to meet the little tyke sometimes. Not a chance in hell. Something about this guy creeps me out. I forced a smile. That would be great. I made my exit. Damn. Why does she not like
That's fine.
Snoop?
That's fine.
Allegedly, this is Snoop. Why didn't she like this dude? It's a rhetorical question, really. Let's go on. Chapter 10. The lies you tell. At this point, the relationship between Sean and I had been off and on for quite a while. And we were off at this point. He had put his hands on me again, this time for something that didn't even happen. It was all in his head.
Oh, chat, you feel me? That was the Kim Porter shit. I'm not finna listen to all that shit. You feel me? Just come on, man. I'll be sure running around there taking that. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not finna sit up here. Man. That shit ragooey, blood. For real, that's some ragooey shit. LB Short up? Come on. Come on. But then you gotta sit there and think about it. Quincy Jones. What's his son name? Quincy. You feel me? So that lets you know, but she was fucking Pac though. So once you fucking Pac, shit was, man, listen to me. Man, you green light once you fucking Pac. Once you fucking Pac, shit, you, man, listen to me. Anything goes for the hoe. You feel me? Nigga fuck with, you feel me? Back then, you feel me? Pac had them hoes what rocking white fingernail polish before the white toe was for the hoe. You know what I'm talking about? But we don't get on, but we ain't about to keep listening to it. You feel me? I got some we got some other shit, you feel me? This just all my reactions to this old shit though, you feel me? This rabbit hole this nigga got going on though, you feel me though, you feel me? If you ain't subscribed to this motherfucking channel yet, man, you feel me? Like, subscribe, share the motherfucking channel. You know, this shit for free, man. You feel me, baby? Feel generous, man, you feel me? The cash app over here in the chat, man, you feel me? Tap in, you feel me? It's in my bio, link in my bio, anything, you feel me? But man, log in, tap in, tell a friend, you feel me? It takes a village, man, to raise everything, to do everything, man, you feel me? Support, man, you feel me? Your black people, man, you feel me? So y'all can get on. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all get on. My mama. You always gonna be right. We getting over here to Ali Carter though, cause
Hey folks, you won't believe this, there's a SW.357 revolver that anyone can legally own without a company, and we've just got them in stock. Today only, you can snag one for just 43 bucks. These bad boys have a special barrel that only fires .357 Magnum rubber bullets.
Means of transportation under the ground.
Listen to it.
There's a city under the ground. There are there's a different air supply that kicks in after you get so low.
And who goes down there?
I was, after getting down there, I talked to.
What's happening, YouTube? Ali Carter. This is on breaking news. I don't know how they run their channel, but it's more of a live stream type thing. But I just wanted to break down the Miss Carter. I try to give her as much respect as I can because you're a strong person. You're a strong lady. Keep doing what you're doing. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, y'all, and let's check this out. This is amazing right here, I think. And y'all put in the comments if y'all want me to break down other little parts, because this whole thing is deep, man, but it's just way too long for a live stream.
And we're back with another important message from Ali Carter. Firstly, to those asking for more evidence, and then some kind words for those that get it. I've also included a bit more of her backstory and what she's witnessed in relation to Diddy, his associates, and other high-profile individuals who she alleges she's seen do some awfully heinous things, and or have allegedly done heinous things to her. There'll be more details about the tunnels and the alleged underground network as well. So grab a snack and a tasty beverage and get ready for a double red pill dose today. I can't confirm how much of what she's saying is fact or fiction. I'm entitled to my own beliefs and opinions on the matters, as are you. I encourage you to do your own research and draw your own conclusions.
If you're new to my page and you're coming in here like, I was waiting for a video, I was waiting for evidence, I was waiting for pictures or videos, you're sick. And let me tell you why. You are no better than slave child traders. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? If you think that coming on here, I'm coming on here to exploit myself again and give my exploiters that satisfaction, no. I'm not doing that. So if somebody has my videos, go ahead and release them. But I'm not going to be the one to release my naked, brutalized body. And if you're coming here thinking that that's what you're about to watch and then pissy and commenting, talking about, well, I was here for evidence and I was here for pictures and videos, then you are nasty to say that you want to sit and watch something so you can get it in your head what's happening if you can't hear me speak. If it can't connect from here to right here, there's no point to have a conversation with you.
Well, you got to understand too, like videos and all that can be fabricated. Number one, so that's not irrefutable evidence.
So what are you exactly looking for?
Yeah,
Those people who are manage them, because
there
those people who are jumping on
evidence.
Here,
There are lots of other forms of evidence.
but for people like you, it will never be enough, because it doesn't matter what anybody says to you. It matters what you want to see and what you want to hear to make it true. So if you're sitting on here, look at these comments. If you're a person that has any kind of sense to this, you'll see that the people that I'm talking about, the people that are commenting, I wanted pictures, I wanted photo evidence. You are a significant part of the problem.
That would be child porn. You understand that,
You
right?
get what you're asking for?
You make it make sense in your head.
Yeah.
You're asking to see child porn before you're willing to believe a survivor or a victim.
So you can't hear me. How many times have I said what I've said? How many ways does it need to come out? When I said LeBron,
First and foremost, should nobody be sitting up here asking these victims about no pictures, no videos, or nothing, unless you're the judge or the jury or the lawyer. You understand me? These is victims that they've been through a whole lot of trauma and a whole lot of shit that then fucked off they, man, excuse my language, you feel me? But they messed off a whole lot of lives, you feel me? A whole lot of families, you feel me? These people is going through a whole lot of trauma and drama, and now they gotta relive this stuff again because now he done been caught up for his bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? So for y'all to be sitting up here asking these people, these victims, about pictures, videos, and all that, y'all is a motherfucking disgrace to humanity. For real. Because these people is going through a lot of shit. You don't know these people didn't had motherfucking counseling, nothing. Y'all don't know what the fuck these people have been through, but y'all asking these people for this shit. Come on, man, be serious. Man, we'll get back to this, man.
people told 2021, everybody was, nope, that can't be true either. When I told you that people are eating and abusing children, not my people, not my idols. When I told you that it's going on in your local neighborhoods, nope, that can't be true. So now there's a lot of people calling people back, talking about, did you see the movie Sound of Freedom? Did you see that it's coming out in the news? Did you see Kevin Hart's guilty? All the people that called you crazy and you're digging on the internet too much, and this can't be real because it's just something, it's conspiracy theorists have become realists. And you're the problem, not them. So if you're sitting on my page expecting me to exploit my body to you, for you to understand what the hell is going on, not just for me, but for other children and possibly for your own, you're the problem.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he used pie for 5.
Man, she hit on a motherfucking nail, man. I'm gonna keep 100, man. She hit on a motherfucking nail. If you sitting up there expecting these people to show you these pictures of their naked, exposed body and the trauma that they went through, you's a sick motherfucker. You sick them motherfucker. They was kids and they seen kids go through shit that didn't even make it through it. You feel me? So for a motherfucker sick, you sick motherfuckers out there that's asking these victims to show y'all videos and pictures and all this shit of they exposed bodies and the shit that they was exposed to these people, you a sick motherfucker. You ain't got no morals. You ain't got shit. You feel me? And God bless you.
Wow.
You are the problem. You are the reason this is still taking forever.
You know what? I gotta say a little half. I'm guilty of that. We want to see proof. We want to see evidence, and I'm looking at it like real talk. I'm looking at the evidence like what happened with Diddy running down the hall with the towel on and kicking and beating and censor it out. We're not looking for evidence, and I'm not looking for any Miss Carter.
Okay, man, we're gonna get with the Cassie shit though. You feel me? With her running down the hallway with the bag and all that shit. You feel me? Allegedly, you feel me? Like I said, man, all this shit is allegedly, you feel me, is for education and entertainment purposes only though, you feel me? She was supposed to be running out the room with a bag of money. That bag, that Louis Vuitton Gucci bag, whatever the fuck it was, it supposed to have a bag. It was supposed to be a gang of money up in there. They just got from the bank. He was trying to bust a power move in the shower shoe for legend. You know what I'm talking about? So he whooped. You know what? We ain't about to go there. We about to get back to here. We about to get back to here. We ain't about to.
I'm not looking for any evidence. I believe you, but I'm assuming that the people are looking for evidence. Like, show us something. Don't show us the 4K version. Blur out some things and say this. Well, this is me, and watch this. Something like that. That's what I think that they are leaving out when they say let's see some evidence. They're not looking for 3D crystal clear version of it. That's what I'm thinking. But I understand your point too. I definitely understand your point. Woo, I didn't even think of it that way. So I learned something.
You are the reason that we are still here. You are the problem as an adult figure. You are the problem. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Look me in my eyes if you are watching this video. You are the problem. So what are you going to do about it?
Man, 100 shots. Man, 100 shots. Man, 100 shots, bro.
I am 30 years old. This has been going on since I was 3 months old. Evidence after evidence after evidence after evidence has been dropped. Do you think that after I stood up and said, hey, can I get a copy of that camera? Do you think that after somebody tied me down and abused me for hours, I got up and said, hey, can somebody give me a copy of that CD? Gonna need it for so-and-so because they're not gonna believe me when I try to tell you. That's the whole point. That's what traffickers get a kick out of, is people like you. Because nothing can.
Man, you feel me? Okay, this girl right here that's speaking right now in chat, man. You feel me? For people that don't know, man, you feel me? This Allie Carter. You feel me? And she went through a whole lot of trauma, you feel me, dealing with Diddy or kidnapped from, you feel me? I don't know. Everything's a legend. But my understanding is that Riverside Child Protective Services people, they had a huge part in Diddy child essay, you feel me? And they was covering their eyes about the shit and wasn't reporting the shit, you feel me? And he would allegedly, they say that they was importing and transporting children in and out of the country, and you feel me? So we all need to find out what the fuck is really going on with this guy on some real shit though, because this shit is freaking how many people. Okay, my whole thing is you got all these people sitting up here talking about this shit. They was there, they seen, they witnessed all these things allegedly. You feel me? That allegedly that went on in the F-offs and these essays and all this shit though. You feel me? Allegedly, you feel me? Why y'all didn't do nothing? You know what I'm talking about? Why y'all didn't do nothing to protect these children? You know what I'm talking about? Why y'all didn't do nothing to protect these children? Why y'all didn't get these children up out of? Why y'all didn't? Hey, nigga, you tripping, nigga. Hold on, nigga. You going too far now, nigga. Yeah, you high, but nigga, hold on. You high on your horse? Hold on, nigga. We ain't doing this. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, though. So motherfucker can't even sit up here and say this shit is because the shit was consensual because the nigga was lacing these people. He was lacing these people shit. These people falling out. Passed out for days. Waking up. Whole asshole hurt. Everything. You feel me? For a week, 2 weeks. Because you didn't violate these people. And all these people ain't coming out because they feel embarrassed and humiliated because of the shit that this nigga did to these people. Real shit. These people feel embarrassed. Man, ain't no grown ass man don't want no grown ass man want to come out and say that P. Diddy didn't took his ass. We gonna keep rolling uncut here on Eat Back TV. Don't no grown ass man don't want to come out and tell me, oh man, you know P. Diddy, he done took my ass. He ran up in me. I was passed and woke up my whole ass. Man, come on, blood. On the Gucci, cuz. Straight up. And man, come on, that man ran around here just taking that. Female like girl, talk about she had to get her own whoopty reconstructed. They had to send 10 Mexicans up in there to go get her back together. Put her wall, yeah. Come on, blood. Hey, y'all think this thing about to get out of jail? Y'all sick as motherfucker. Fuck y'all ain't here.
Ever do it for you.
Ouch.
You are the problem. There are children being fertilized right now. And if there's a 5-year-old baby that's getting fertilized right now, you're not going to believe that baby until you see another video? That's what was wrong with McMartin Preschool. All of a sudden, those kids were crazy.
Everybody be asking, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for free.
It's free.
Excuse my language.
Somebody, this is for clout? What clout?
I don't want to get my
clout?
Restricted. Excuse my language.
Don't be stupid. What money?
You see our shit in this car? What money? Come on now. Come on now. So to the ones who I already got it and I get it. This is why. Sue CP already tried that. 8 months of the case. They did, and guess who? When it got to certain hands, they threw it out. Why do you think everybody is still wondering what the hell went on at Diddy's? What the hell went on at Steve Harvey's? Why didn't you get the Epstein list? How many victims do you think there are? If it was that fucking easy to walk up to a courthouse and be like, they did it, can you go get them? Don't you think shit would have been moving by now?
Yep, you're right.
Hello.
Call the police. Okay, so if that was that easy, don't you think shit would have been moving by now? Did it work for Trump? Your former president? Your president? Did it work? Has it worked?
Hey, chat, man, you feel me? Listen to her right now. Who the president right now? What she been saying and what she's saying has some factuality to the shit. You know what I'm talking about? She would be saying this shit, and it's multiple people. Man, check this shit out, man. If you got 3 motherfuckers talking about that you done stole something from, you done stole something from. P. Diddy have, they said allegedly though, y'all. We gonna say allegedly because I don't want, they don't strike my channel on none of that shit though. You know what I'm talking about? 120 victims. Male and female. Yeah. He been slipping and sliding. He got the P. Diddy oil and lube services going on. And can't nobody believe this shit is true. Y'all got life always fucked up. Y'all can't see straight. On the Gucci, y'all can't.
What case have you went through personally that you just went up to the doors and it was over? Come on now. How many missing children are there? So if you were just to call the Amber Alert and be like, hey, can you guys, I mean, there's so many children missing. Who are you going to call on the Brotherhood Police? Who do you call when the police are corrupt? Is there a number for that? You guys got to look at the bigger picture. You got to. My hardest problem when Allie first came was I was so boxed in my thinking of how things were, and I thought I knew a lot of things that I had no clue of. We could probably find a really good cop or a really honest attorney, but at some point they're going to have to send that information up the food chain, and it's going to hit somebody corrupt, and it's going to get shut down.
Yep.
Think it through. Think the whole thing through. Don't just stop at what you think you know. Step back and look at the whole picture. Don't you think if corruption was that easy to uncover, it wouldn't be a word for it? Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah,
and what you supposed to do?
Where do you think this spider web is going to? Why do you think if it was that easy, Diddy would have went to jail forever ago, right? Since we all on Diddy, because that's the only reason why some of you guys are here right now, new. The rest of you, I'm not talking to you. Scooch over 90s. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who can't manage their expectations right now. Let's be real. If it was that easy to shut shit down, why do we live in the world we live in today?
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on.
Chad, she give me that. She give me that. Ain't nobody listening to her. Ain't nobody believing her story. She's a victim vibes. And it's fucked up. Because she ain't the only one that's being bold enough to come out and speak. You feel me? She ain't. It's these motherfuckers that's scared that make her speak how she speak. Right? You feel me? If you catch, you smell what I'm saying. You feel me? These people is not brave enough to come out like she is. She, man, talking about that shit that these NDAs and or they can't speak until 20 years after this nigga dead. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I got shit I'm going through. I got trauma I'm going through, nigga. I'm talking about? Fuck you. But she give me that, like, y'all need to come out. She really, in so many words, she trying to tell all the victims, grab your nuts and come out and speak your truth. If it is this what it is, this what it was, speak your motherfucking truth and let the world know this what happened. Whether male, female, hey, that's what happened. You didn't know what happened. But speak your truth. You feel me? That's what she give me. That's what type of vibe she give me where, hey, y'all need to come out and holler. Because if them people is gonna be like this, not gonna everybody motherfucking dogs in a minute. If they ain't already dead, man, it's all my shit right now.
That's why Diddy gonna take all the blame.
The hardest thing that I've had to deal with as a mother is listening to all y'all come at my kid and call my kid a liar for a lot of things. None of you are up at night with me or with her. None of you have the whole story. I don't know most of you, but you're making big judgments and big assessments of what you think we should do, how we should do it, what the truth is. My favorite one is Lassane can't be her father because he has no kids. First of all, unless you are the accountant of his sperm and we're at every ejaculation, you can't say that as a fact.
Whoa.
Number one, are defending people who fake for a living. You know that, right? Your actors, your actresses, that y'all are so busy, they couldn't have. They act for a living. They professional fake for a living. They're given a script for a living. And then told to play that part for you to fall in love with them. I know common sense ain't common, friend, but at the same time, it's like we're in the same boat because this is what's so exhausting. Everybody's like, okay, so now that it's out, Justin Bieber, come tell us. Everybody, come tell us what happened. We're listening now. No, you guys are dragging that kid too. He was a child. Leave him the fuck alone. And isn't this the fight? Isn't the fight to get everybody on the same page and everybody tracking and everybody having common sense so we can put a stop to the evil? It is the fight. You ones that are delayed and you ones that are like so sideways and can't manage your expectations, you're dragging things for saving the kids. You're holding things up. And then you wonder why nobody wants your help because nobody's going to come to you. you when the first thing that you're gonna
tell a lot of lawyers right now, they willing to take this case. A lot of lawyers right now is willing to accept this case against Diddy because they feel like it's a money scheme. But you got, like she said, you have kids out there. You have people that was kids when they went through this trauma, this drama, and all this bullshit. Though you feel me? That this man that took these people through. So it's taking a toll on these people for this shit to come back up, and people putting these allegedly videos and things out about these people that was kids when they went through their trauma and their drama. Though you feel me? Fuck with this dude that promised these people big careers and changing their life. You feel me? Their family lives and everything else, though, you feel me? And it's kind of fucked up. And the people that sit up here and think that these kids and these people is lying when they have actual facts about this shit. You feel me? And all this shit is allegedly because it's all on these platforms and all this shit, though. But y'all gotta take in heed and you feel me and thoughts that the shit that they went through. Whatever your family members that went through this shit. You feel me? Whatever you feel me, your mama, your daddy, this man that took advantage of like that, you feel me? So you gotta always put yourself and your people in these people's shoes though, you feel me? With this rabbit hole that's going on right now because this shit is this shit is crazy. I don't even understand how he was still standing tall through it all without getting knocked off. You feel me? All the shit he didn't do because yeah, if it was mine, yeah, okay. I don't give a fuck how much money, yeah.
to say is, well, where's the proof? That's like saying, what were you wearing? That's like saying, what did you say to him? Why'd you? Well, who made him mad? Did you make him mad? Is that why he beat you like that? What were you wearing? How did you walk past him? Is that how they beat you? Those are those type of questions. I can't believe this is happening to my favorite artist and my favorite you just said it. Your favorite actor. This is why. An affidavit of truth is not enough. How many times have we said it? It's not enough.
Listen, if you've been injured in a recent car accident, what you do next can make or break how much money you get. Here's the biggest mistake I see people making after a car accident. Talking to insurance companies or rushing to an attorney right away. This can actually hurt your claim. They're focused on paying you as little as possible, but there's a better way to get the maximum money that you deserve. Click the link below and use the Case Connect compensation calculator. In less than 60 seconds, you'll answer.
Man, listen to me. Well, he got me from New York. He got me from New York.
This is why. You couldn't hear them from the start when they were screaming. You couldn't hear the PTSD. You don't feel the helplessness. You don't feel that coming from a survivor. Real sees real, and you can see it through a screen. So just because you're watching me through a device right now,
I know you're telling the truth.
I know some of you can see what I'm saying.
I know. Well, hello.
I know some of you get it. And that's why we appreciate those of you who get it. We really, really do. The ones that have been here for the beginning is like, I don't need to see anything. Before I even went to start posting the evidence from last night, it's a 4 or 5 page long affidavit. I gave you little tiny clips of it. Because I know everybody is going to, well, how did you get there? And well, how did this? And I know it's a lot to understand. A lot happened in the first 5 minutes. So a lot of people were like, don't even post it. And thank you for that. That stopped me in my tracks for a minute. Cause I was like, wait, what? Somebody was like, don't post it. I got it. I hear you. I see you. I believe you. And that right there stopped me. I couldn't talk last night because I was like, is this for real? Are y'all serious? Because all of my life, because of trauma, I've always been here. Here's the proof. Here's the evidence. Here's the receipt. I will explain it until I'm blue in the face. I know you won't believe me. That's what they told me the first time they held us down.
Hello.
That's what I was told the first time I walked into a room. They won't believe you. So you can go ahead and fight me. You could go ahead and cry and scream. Because if somebody comes, they won't believe you. If you tell on me, they won't believe.
Hold on, chat. Y'all just heard what you just said. Now, if you go up in there, they is not going to believe you. They is not going to believe you. They is not going to believe you. Because when you high ranking power like that, they not going to believe the victim. Just they think off top, this is a money scheme. This is a money scheme. She's trying to get some money. He's a celebrity. He's a billionaire. No, motherfucker, look at the bigger picture. He is a fucking pedophile. He's a rapist. Man, listen, everything I'm saying, excuse my French, hey, but it is what it is. You feel me? The truth is the truth. And when he go to trial, all them people up in that motherfucking courtroom that's against him is majority women. 85% of them is women. So if he go to trial, check this out though, trial. If he go to trial and then people read all this shit out, man, he gonna look like a demon. He gonna look like a demon. That baby, hey, guilty, 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 guilty. Cause they gonna put themselves in these people's shoes in their situation, or they people in their situation, their shoes. You feel me? So you gotta, man, listen to me. I don't know what the fuck his attorneys them talking about. Well, I know what they talking about. They just trying to get more money out the nigga. Hey, do your big one. But did it. Man, let them lawyers go and tell them people to give you your time and go about your motherfucking business. And guess what? It's gonna be worse, bucko. It's gonna get bad, 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 bad. They gonna give your ass a death penalty. For real. You fuck with them kids. Then they talk about they had kids hollering. Man, y'all, man, they said that you had them kids on a plane, man. You had the people fly y'all. It's all allegedly, though, chat. It's all allegedly. Man, they said, man, you had them people, transport y'all. You and some other, we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, and you had some kids, and they looked at all like they was in Space Jam or some motherfucking weird. But they wouldn't talk, they wouldn't do nothing. And then y'all fucked them people that flew the plane. You feel me? Y'all fucked the people up that flew the allegedly though, chat. This is allegedly, it's all alleged. The people that flew the plane over there to what you call it, the pilot and the nigga that was helping him fly the plane. Y'all went over there and y'all kept them people over there overnight when they were supposed to do a turnaround. And y'all, you know what y'all did to them people. Them people, they've been fucked up ever since. That man said he came back when he landed back into the United States. He said, man, listen to me. They said they flew y'all over there to the island. Y'all know, you know what I'm talking about, Diddy. Y'all flew that man, yeah, over there to the island. And y'all had a plane full of kids, and y'all was over there loaded. And yeah, you looked at all fucked up, and you took them people. Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. And that man came back. He was embarrassed hugging his wife. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, check y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go Google what I'm talking about.
You're just a foster kid. The power that they hold, that's why I kept saying no one tells on Diddy. But now here we are. Somebody did, and finally somebody's listening. Call Trump? Well, what number? You got his phone number? Trump needs to worry about taking care of his own self at this point. Trump can't even keep his own shit out of court.
What?
Trump's photographer got the shot at the same time somebody else was trying to take a shot. So Trump can't even get his own shit together.
Oh, my Lord. Listen, Trump, hey, you better get it together.
I don't want to live 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck.
I wish I would have known this 20 years ago.
This is a hidden gem that people don't know about.
You might be closer to retirement than you think. Have you heard of income tax? Duh, right? I mean, we all have to pay it. But did you know there's a secret government secured cash?
He's saying it too. Do you see the proof though of somebody saying it? Do you see anybody actually saying, and then you see anybody actions coming from what they're saying? No. And I'm not trying to toot or auga, but I feel like me and my mama are the only ones